Last night, we got a harrowing update on their condition from Minnesota U.S. Senator Amy Klobuchar, who shared a text message that she received from Yvette Hoffman, and the wife of the couple. It reads, quote, "John is enduring many surgeries right now and is closer every hour to being out of the woods. He took 9 bullet hits. I took 8. And we are both incredibly lucky to be alive. We are gutted and devastated by the loss of Melissa and Mark." Joining us now is Minnesota U.S. Senator Amy Klobuchar. She was personal friends with Minnesota's House Speaker Emerita, Melissa Hortman. She had dinner with her just hours before she was killed. Senator, I really appreciate you being here. And let me just start by saying how sorry I am for you losing your friend.
Yeah, she was, I mean, you would have loved her. She was such a leader when you think of all the Minnesota miracle of things that just happened the last few years with the school lunch and the work done on paid family leave. The governor's talked a lot about it. He did a lot of work, and Melissa was in the center of all of it, negotiating, bringing people with her, just an incredible leader and a good friend. And her kids just put out a statement for the first time, and I thought of this when I was watching all those incredible rallies that really buoyed my spirits from across the country, from Alaska to North Carolina. Her kids said, it was a longer statement, but they just said this: they were the bright lights, their parents, bright lights at the center of our lives. Their love for us was boundless. We miss them so much. The best way to honor our parents' memory is to do something, whether big or small, to make our community just a little better for someone else. So as I watched those rallies and read this, I thought about, of course, Melissa, but she deserves a better democracy, and that's what she always stood for.
I have to say, when I heard the news this weekend and I heard that people were being advised in Minnesota, because this killer was still at large at the time, that nobody should go out to any protests, that anything you're planning on doing publicly on Saturday, this is obviously a person who seems to be politically motivated, don't protest on Saturday, don't go out. To still see thousands of people go out and protest and say, we're going to do it anyway, it was just overwhelming to see. I have to ask you how you feel about how the people of Minnesota have reacted in these few days.
They've been incredible, and I have to say, I agreed with law enforcement on that front. They had to focus on this biggest manhunt in Minnesota's history, and they were really beautiful, peaceful protests. It was fine, but I think the bigger volume would have been an issue, and as you said, they were still out there in a good way. That being said, what law enforcement did here is we've learned today that this madman actually visited 2 other lawmakers' homes, state legislators' homes, between the 2 shootings. He shot the Hoffmans as they still are hanging on to their lives, and then he went to another legislator's house who was out of town. Then he went to another legislator's house, and the police had already shown up there. And then they saw him, and he drove away, and then he went and killed Melissa and Mark. So what we know, if the police hadn't gone to Melissa and Mark's home, and while they weren't able to save her, the Brooklyn Park Police, they were able to get the information they needed to track this guy down, or he would have killed many more people. So what the people in Minnesota feel right now is, of course, shock, but they also have great appreciation for the work that law enforcement did. And I think political violence is sometimes just like buzzword, right? And it's numbers, and we've seen these huge increases in threats, but for us, this is real. You look at Melissa's face, you think of the kind of person she was and how she was willing to work with Republicans, get stuff done. She believed in a cause larger than herself, and she died in that way. But we must do everything we can to bring down the tone, and these people that say this bad stuff, like Mike Lee did, they got to look in the mirror of what they're doing when they're just making fun of this or encouraging this. And then, of course, the stuff online, you know I'm a big believer in putting some rules of the road in place, and then just making sure there's protections for our elected officials. And I appreciated Senator Schumer and Senator Thune and what they did this weekend.
Minnesota U.S. Senator Amy Klobuchar, again, I'm really sorry for the loss of your friends, and I appreciate you being here to talk about it. I know it's not the easiest thing. I thank you. Come back soon. Thank you.
Thanks, Rachel.